Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. About 2 weeks after the last video that you saw on the channel here was filmed and shortly before I was set to go down to New Mexico, it was noted that there were a couple of snakes that I had been finding a lot recently that some of my family had not yet gotten the chance to see, particularly Mom, who does sometimes accompany me out on these trips. This is her actually filming the birds while I was busy flipping for stuff. So we decided to take a short trip out to rectify that, visit some familiar spots and just take a quick cruise around to see if we could turn anything up. The first spot that we stopped by didn't show up anything other than, of course, the birds that Mom was focusing on. So we continued down the road, and it wasn't actually long before we found the first thing, cruising across the dirt road. Where was he? There he is. Guess what? It's a hognose. It's a hognose. Look at that. He's out crossing. There he is. Guess what? It's a hognose. It's a hognose. Look at that. He's out crossing. Hi. So this would be, at this point, new hognose number 6. Oh, and he's making a show of things. He's flattening out his neck here a little bit, trying to say he's scary. Don't go anywhere just yet, dude. Come here. Come here. You're okay. Hi. Oh, yes. Hissy, hissy. You can see they'll flatten out their neck and their head to make themselves look bigger. A major defensive tactic that a lot of snakes use. And they'll bluff strike like he just did to my hand earlier, but when they do that, they almost never actually have their mouth open. So bites from these guys in the wild are basically unheard of. They are an absolutely adorable little animal. Beautiful little spotty pattern and very dark belly. This guy's not actually as dark as some of the others I've seen. He's got a lot of little patchy marks on his belly, but oh yes, I hear you. He's curling up his tail here too. That's also a defense mechanism. Curl that up to make it look like maybe that's the big chunky head and wave that around so that the predators will go after the tail rather than the head end. Give the snake a chance to escape. Now he's calming down a little bit. They're so adorable. So we'll get a couple of photos, maybe let Mom hold him a little bit, and then get him across the road in the direction he was going. There's not a whole lot that's cuter than a little hognose face once he's calmed down and sitting in your hands. He decided to pose pretty well for photos here, and we did actually get Mom holding him for the first time, her very first hognose. So that was a really cool experience. And as you can see, nothing to be afraid of from these guys. They're completely harmless. They're quite passive animals once they realize that you are not a threat to them, and they'll happily just kind of crawl along until you put them back down. Yeah, I have to get a new battery. Alright, dude, you were heading this way. Let's get you well off the road here through all this stupid cheat grass. Ready? There you go. And away he goes. Look at, ow, hey, you're okay. What is with you?
Get off the road.
Alright. Well, this is surprising, and he's being nippy, but we've got a little baby milk snake on the crawl. It's the second one this year. He is a beautiful one too. Babies are always gorgeous though. Are you calming down now finally? Yeah, you're not in danger, see? You're okay. They're always the most beautiful when they're young, because they keep the really bright colors, and then as they get older, those will kind of dull down a little bit. Truly a gorgeous animal. I can't believe he's out in the middle of the road. It's still quite warm out here. It's the first one that's actually been biting me, though. He's being naughty. Not that it does much, like there's a little prick here and there, but he's barely big enough. He can't even break the skin. You can see there's nothing on my hand. So, probably not one we'll hand off to Mom then, but beautiful enough to take some photos of, certainly. That is gorgeous. So finding one rather elusive lifer in a day is pretty good for taking someone new out on the road, but finding two, especially two of the biggest and also both out on the crawl, is rather odd. This year in general has been a rather unusual year too, though, so perhaps just more of that luck. Also, fun fact, did you know milk snakes were named because farmers used to think that they got into barns and sucked the milk out of cows' udders? Strangest origin for the name and completely untrue, but funny nonetheless. Alright, sir. Don't know what you're doing out while it's still light out, but here you go. Disappearing into the grass. That's a gorgeous animal. Now let's see, is there anything under this thing? There's a mouse. But that's about it. My fifth hognose is hiding under this church. Both of the last times I was out here. Is not here today. Not really surprising, but alright. There's nobody in that hole. Oh. Wow. All right, who does this belong to? There are keels and scales, so that's a hognose shed. So there's a milk snake shed and a hognose shed over here. There's a hoggy.
Hold on, do that again.
Well, I've got it recorded.
Huh?
I've got it recorded. So you want to come see him? No?
Not walking in there.
Why?
Bugs?
You're gonna get bugs out there too. It's no different.
How come
He's unawares that we is here. Hello.
You got pictures?
Uh-huh.
You're gonna disturb it?
Oh, we can put him right back afterwards, so just put that right back down. Little dirt-covered nose. Hello, you. You got dirt on your nose. He's so cute. So very cute. Want to get a couple of photos with that camera, or?
Yes.
I can turn this down a little bit so it's a little better lighting. Ooh, there we go.
Oh, it says raise the flash.
No, it's getting dark. Don't know if that'll actually help or not, but
No. Yeah, maybe. Hold on. Where's your hand? That turned out pretty good.
alrighty. We'll just say, and here under a completely different location, we have an entirely new little hoggy. A very, very tiny hoggy. Come here, you. Oh my goodness, you were last year's baby, aren't you? You're so cute. Look at that. We gotta show Mom real quick, I think. Alright, sir. You showed Mom. Here's your board over here, okay? Oh, no, you're going the wrong direction. There's nothing in that direction. Look, go this way. Sir. There. Or, okay. There's probably a hole over here, right? Here. Is there a hole under there? Go that direction. Under the board. Yeah, there you go. Well, we'll see if there's anything under these other boards. There has been before, clearly. Anyone under the stone? Yep, there's a lizard under the stone. So we'll pull him out real quick. Look at that. Hi. You're pretty. Oh, now. Come here. Need a photo. Now that there is a brilliantly green and aqua lizard. You're okay, dude. 1 second. You got a little grass stuck to you. Just getting a photo, and then we'll put you back under your slab, okay? You're very pretty. All right, sir. Here. You can go under there, or whichever direction you want to go, okay? Would you look at that? We got a skink. We got ourselves a little skinky skink. Come here, you. Well, under those couple boards, we had a little fence lizard, prairie lizard, and a mini-line skink. Hello, sir. So cute. Gonna show Mom real quick and then put him back under. All right. Mr. Fence Lizard was under there, or wherever you're gonna go. And Mr. Skink, we'll just put him right over here. You can go, sir. That's the board right there for you. Go on. What, you don't? Go under the board. Go under the board, sir. Yeah, there you go. So finishing off the night, another couple of hoggies, a couple of cool lizards, at least one of which, the skink, I know my mom hasn't seen very often, if at all either, so that was cool, possibly another lifer for her. But that was just about it for the night, so we'll finish off with a few of these photos of those guys that we found near the end, and in the meantime, next video that you see will probably be from the trip down to New Mexico. If you enjoy seeing educational and wildlife adventures like this, do consider helping support the channel via Patreon. Members there do get exclusive benefits back, or you can also donate a coffee, buy stuff at the website, carltoncarnivores.com. You can also find more information there through the blog and database that are there. If you can't support financially, simply liking the videos, subscribing, leaving a comment, sharing the videos helps, because attention really does help the channel. But until next time, if you'd like to see more photos and videos and such, you can always find me on social media too, Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook at Carlton Carnivores. But until next time, I'm Hawk and Carlton, and this is Carlton Carnivores.